How to get true fans as a blogger or writer and why you should care? Cool beans? Cool beans. Okay, what exactly are true fans? Okay, so true fans are basically like die-hard clan followers of your blog content. Basically, to summarize, true fans are what freaking pay your bills. They'll literally cut their arm off to see you. Whatever you say, you tell them to do, they'll do it for you. They'll buy your product, they'll swipe up to see your content, they'll do anything you ask them to do. Developing true fans come from people being able to trust you, solving people's problems, and sharing your past with people. You legit need to know your audience head to T and write about their problems and find solutions for those problems. But it's so easy for any person to just spit out a blog post with just information. You need to be able to make people trust you. That comes with sharing your struggles and sharing your past with people. For example, I've written more than I could even speak. I wrote more than I spoke sometimes. And yes, I don't have these crazy success stories like my competition. Like I'm not living the dream. I'm not making $1,000 a month. I didn't get fired from my job. But I am relating to you guys, hopefully, because we're kind of all in the same dilemma here. And writing was my song, my heartbeat. It was my life, and I could sculpt that on a page, and it was incredible. It helped me escape one of the darkest corners of my life, you know, depression, anxiety, bullying, betrayal, thoughts of suicide. It was my vessel. And you see what that story does? It creates that human connection. People are more likely to be open up and be vulnerable and kind of stay true to your tribe and connect with you more. It's hard for people to give a crap about you if their lives are crappy and they're going through things and they want their issues to be solved. So you have to give back and not expect anything and not expect anything from anyone. So just keep writing blog content and still until you have like at least 100 true fans. 100 true fans is all you really need to, like, you know, quit your job, even drop out, you know, just make a full-time life for yourself. A lot of people often write blog content what they want to see or what they think people want to see instead of doing stuff that's actually proven to get traction. You have to think in your head, what is people searching for within your niche and how can you solve those problems? You can use something like Google Trends or answerthepublic.com. Those are amazing SEO websites that help you see what people want, what people are searching for. Just type in a keyword within your niche that you think is trending and you'll see the possible results, and just make blog posts on that. Just be consistent. For example, it's just being current in the zeitgeist. The zeitgeist is what's going on in your niche. Another thing, you can just look at stuff that's trending just already. For example, the egg, the most liked Instagram post in history, beating Kylie Jenner. You can be like, how can I connect that to my niche and make it searchable? That's what I would do. A lot of people want to think about solutions, instant solutions to stuff, but you need to think about problems. What are people going through and how can I solve them? Legit, just write a full dang list of problems that your niche is going through. Please don't think about this on your own, you know. Go on Reddit, go on Quora, see what people have issues with, you know, even interview bloggers and writers within your community and talk to them and say, what are your common questions? What are you going through? And once you have all those problems laid down, research potential solutions. And once you have those solutions, think in your head, how do I connect this solution to the problem? And those are all potential blog posts that you could be writing about. At least have like 100 problems so you don't run dry of ideas. Once you have a really good problem, if you can solve a really good problem, you will always have the right solution. Said by Steve Jobs. The number one thing people forget to do is once you go through all that back-end logistical work, you have to pause, take a break, and then come back to it, because that's what I always do. Once I come up with a YouTube idea, this one right now, I took a break and then I processed it differently. I reprocessed it, and then you kind of see it in a different light and do it in a different way. Don't just develop 100 or 1,000 true fans overnight. It requires hard work. It requires patience. Like, sometimes I don't realize how hard people work to get to where they are. It requires a lot of freaking work and dedication, and that will get you someplace. To write a ton of free crap, give a ton of free crap. Don't expect anything. When you expect crap, it kills your flow. It kills your momentum. Don't expect anything in return. Don't expect to get all this stuff. Just keep giving and creating, and people will reciprocate. Just blog consistently, put content out there. Don't try to be perfect. You have to hustle so much when you have nothing. Trust me, at the beginning, you feel like it's the hardest part of your journey. The start is the hardest, but it gets easier the more you do it, the more you grow. It gets easier towards the end, but at the beginning, you're gonna have to grind. And I guess you could say I've grinded, because for almost my whole life, I've done nothing but write over and over. And yeah, I kind of have a bit to say about what you should do when you blog and what you shouldn't do and what works and what doesn't work. Talking just does nothing but write. I want to help you guys turn your blogging and writing interests into careers. I really do care about you guys. Out of those other blogger people who don't really give a crap, I care. I want you guys to leave that 9 to 5 and create that dream life for yourself. But you have to grind each and every day. Give every day. Please blog about a niche that you're passionate about. You're probably going to be grinding through this whole thing for at least 36 months. So please make sure it's something you breathe and love and are good at, and you feel like you're better than most people at it. It's a value that you should be giving. Don't pick one of them. Do all of them. Education is informing people, but of course you don't want to be a robot. So do motivation, inspiration. This is how you inspire people to get off their couch and do things. This is by sharing your past of what you've been through. I can do this, you can do it too. And you don't want to be a robot again, like I said. So entertainment is how you entertain people. You're funny, you make people feel something. It's not just making them laugh, but it's making them feel something so that they're engaged. Child, milk your content until you have no more, and make sure you get that attention first. Getting attention is the hardest part, and retaining it. Don't think about how can I grow. Think about the retainment. How can I keep people in? And no matter how many people you lose, you're gonna have those people who stay with you no matter what, and you'll always have that true fan base. Expand to other niches that you're interested in within that niche that relates to it. Of course, you will expand to other niches that you're interested in within that niche that relates to it. But yes, my podcast, it's basically everything you get here, but it's in audio form. So if you're like really busy, you can get content there. And don't forget, like, there's someone that you know who is a blogger and is stuck. Please share this to them. This can be really valuable to them. And yeah, I just want to help as many bloggers out there as I can. So listen to the podcast. Don't forget to share this. And I want to let you know, if you stayed, I want to say thank you. You are incredible. Like, the fact that you care about your audience, like, there's not a lot of people out there that really care and that are genuine. And the fact that you care it means the world. So don't forget to find your place in the writing space, stand in your truth, embrace your narrative, and go out there and crush it. Bye.
You know your value and you really know why people enjoy your content, if you can find a way to 10x it and then package it up really nice, if you can sell that in some way to 1,000 people for $100 over the course of a year, that's $100,000.